NIMBUS is a BCG trial, a phase III randomized trial comparing two different BCG schedules, and it was conducted in 51 centers across 5 European countries. And the aim of NIMBUS was to show that a reduced schedule with 9 installations, so 3 for induction and in total 6 for maintenance, is non-inferior to the standard BCG schedule, which is once weekly installations in week 1 to 6 for induction and weeks 1 to 3 at months 3, 6 and 12 for maintenance. Well, the advantage would be potentially that there would be less side effects, costs and inconvenience for the patients. It might also help with the BCG shortage we have in the moment. But unfortunately, so this study was a non-inferiority study. But what we presented here was a safety analysis for the Independent Data Safety Monitoring Committee. And during this safety analysis, the experimental arm was found to be inferior to the standard frequency arm. So the trial was prematurely stopped, and yeah, definitely the reduced arm is inferior. Well, it tells that we need the standard frequency as recommended, but we also have some other interesting findings, and I think one important finding is that in the standard frequency arm, in a high-grade non-muscle invasive bladder cancer population, we had a very low recurrence rate. The recurrence rate after 12 and 24 months was 11 and 15% respectively, and that's very low compared to what we know from other trials. And we think this is attributed, or can be attributed, to the routine use of repeated TUR prior to BCG induction. So patients not only underwent one TUR and then they received BCG, but they received a second TUR to confirm that there is no tumor left, because BCG is for prophylaxis, it's not for treatment of the tumor itself. Patients also, if they had in the re-TUR specimen there was still tumor, they could undergo a second re-TUR to confirm that there is no tumor left prior to BCG induction. So, and I think that's the main reason why the recurrence rate and progression rate is so low. Progression rate was only 2%. Well, the trial has been stopped, or the recruitment has been stopped, and the patients who have been treated already will be followed until April this year, and then we will get some more data, in particular regarding progression, because progression events were rare in the trial so far, and maybe a little bit more with longer follow-up.